Guy that's seen everything since the start of this season, Omar Kelly from the Miami Herald. And boy, Omar, we got a lot to get to, my man, is before we get to Christmas and everything else. What's going on at halftime? I'll just start with that one before we get to Quinn Ewers. What is going on at halftime? The last two games, almost identical as far as down a little bit, but in the game, and second half just looked lost on both sides of the ball.
Coming out flat, I guess. I don't make this magical halftime adjustments. I don't think that's what's happening inside the building. But you do talk about it. You do talk about the game plan. You do talk about keeping energy levels high, and that's just something that this Dolphins team hasn't been able to do. And they've known that this is an issue all season and still haven't fixed it. And that's one of the stunning things and one of the most disappointing things about the 2025 season. Yeah.
Hey, so Quinn Ewers, 10 for 12 in the first half, 109 yards, and then the turnover started coming. Do you really believe he gives the team the best chance to win, as Coach said?
No, but I understand why the move is made. Does he give the team the best chance to win? No. And I realized last night the team, from a player standpoint, hope that this will blow over and that this is just something that, is mom and dad are just mad at one another. They don't know that mom and dad are getting divorced. And somebody has to come out and flat out tell them. And I think they're trying, but I don't think the team knows mom and dad are getting divorced.
So let me ask you more about that. I was wondering, what's been the reaction you think of the team when they found out Tua? I don't know how they read it. He'd been benched, but maybe for good. Mm-hmm. How'd they take that last week?
Hard. I think the funny thing is, Joe, the same way Tua got the team is the same way Tua lost the team. Surprised and blindsided. It was pretty much how the team reacted in 2020 when he became the starter, replacing Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Right.
People understood. People didn't like it. They didn't support it, but they understood it and they went along what their team was doing.
So here's the crazy part about Omar. They must see, I haven't talked to any of them, but they must see that he wasn't playing well. I know he can act the part of a leader, and I'm going to talk to the guys, but his play is not leadership quality, man. What happened? Do you agree with that?
His play is not leadership quality. His play was bad. They are realizing and have concluded that teams were changing the way they played him just because it was him, and they didn't have to defend him a certain way because it was him. However, as it was explained to me yesterday, this whole offense is built around him. This whole team is built around him. He could actually execute it when he's good. And when he's good and he's confident. And unfortunately, he isn't good and he's not confident. But we haven't spent any time getting these other dudes prepared.
No.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, by the way, Quinn Ewers, well, I tried to make it a point for 3 hours yesterday that I was afraid this was going to happen when you've been with the practice squad all year and you practice half speed for a total of maybe an hour for and 2 days, and then you're supposed to go out and hit guys on corner routes and man-to-man, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's stunning, and I'm glad that he played as well as he did in the first half, but eventually eventually that real defense, they're gonna realize, like, hey, this is a different speed level here. Yeah. We'd actually move faster.
Yeah. Hey, so what's your take? Zach Wilson going to get a chance to play at all, unless there's an injury? Will they go, hey, let's give Zach a shot, or no?
No, I don't think so. And based on what I heard yesterday, I don't think that's going to ever happen, because supposedly he let it be known that he's, very disappointed and upset of what's happening.
To the point
As
that
he
it
should.
turned the team off. Yeah, he should be disappointed. I mean, you're the backup now. The number 3 guy that's been on practice squad just jumped ahead of you. Yeah.
I mean, it's a poop show, Joe. It's a poop
Yeah.
show, and Teron Armstead has a podcast, and Teron Armstead put in his podcast that he hopes that it can be reconciled. He hopes this problem can be fixed, and everybody can get back to kumbaya, and mom and dad are not getting a divorce.
So Teron's still pushing for the Tua coming back. He and Mike making up or something, or
yeah. And here's the thing: I realized, and after the game, after the dust has settled,
yeah.
people at their home and they're allowed to talk and nobody's over their shoulder. No offense, Renzo, and they could say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
That was a sentiment that a lot of people had on the team, like this is going to blow over.
Wow.
Mom and dad are just mad at each other, and the reality is, Joe, the team is sending the message. This isn't a mom and dad will blow over. This is over. We're getting a divorce.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, so let me ask you, Mike, we've been getting a lot of stuff, and yesterday, second bad loss, getting blown out, fourth quarter of both games, you could put in backups, the other team's putting in backups. Is Mike in trouble, or is he just completely 100% safe as far as you know?
Oh, my God. These reports about Mike being safe drive me insane. How could he possibly be safe? Especially now. Yes, you're doing what the owner, wink, wink, didn't ask you to do, but maybe encouraged you to do. But just because you are, that doesn't mean you need to be embarrassed. Because that was an embarrassing loss yesterday.
Yes, it was.
I mean,
it was bad. It was. Say no more.
Probably more embarrassing than the Cleveland loss. Probably more embarrassing than the Indianapolis loss. That was we didn't even need to play the fourth quarter.
No. They just came out. Joe Flacco handed the ball off for a couple of drives and said, "Let's get out of here." Yeah. No.
Yeah. We did it, and everybody's celebrating the one time Quinn Ewers and the offense was able to rally down the field and score a touchdown. Props, good, great. Okay, because that's good. We haven't seen that very often, so it's encouraging. But let's be real about this. It was a poor performance, as most rookie. As rookie Dolphin debuts go, it's about in the John Beck category. So anybody who sits here and tells you that, like, oh, it's good, he's young, he's going to get better, but this is what we're doing, Joe. This is where we are. And we're going to lie and tell people it gives us a better chance to be competitive and win games and whatnot. No, it doesn't. Yeah. It gives you a better chance to do what you really want to do, which is be in that top 10 of the NFL draft.
Yeah, well, we're flirting with that right now. So let me ask you, is this? Are we back to just now, like pretty much? Play the young guy, but you're going to be limited what you can do to have chances to win with this guy, especially if you stop our run, and then we're going to be in that. But I'm wondering, is it all about getting a quarterback, right? It's about let's give this thing another shot.
What you mean?
Draft a quarterback for the Dolphins to try to.
I don't know if they're limiting any option, because one, we don't even know which quarterbacks are coming out. We don't know how good those quarterbacks are. We don't know what position they'll be in. But I think a team at the top of the draft, probably the Giants or Tennessee, is going to be willing to trade that pick.
Yes.
And it certainly helps when you have desirable assets that they might be interested in. Now, I don't know what desirable assets the Dolphins have, but it certainly starts with getting a top 10 pick in the draft.
Yeah. Hey, one thing about it, I guess Mike was a little frustrated with the running game. He was blaming the running game yesterday. Is that he said we weren't blocking well, and the other thing was at halftime. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Why we're so bad in the third quarter.
Dude, that's you. Like nobody's. I mean, and that's the thing. Mike takes responsibility for a lot of things. Like halftime's you, man. That's on you. That's on nobody else but you. Who else is halftime on, Joe?
No, head coach is the guy I used to hear. That's all I remember is Don Shula getting up there after guys all came back and got done going to the restroom and grabbing a drink or grabbing a cigarette for half the team and then getting back with the coach for his message, good or bad.
Mm-hmm. No beers at halftime back in your era? No?
No beer, no cigarettes, only secondary smoke because of Bruce Hardy. He smoked like a pack at halftime, and Stroke got after him pretty good back in that time. But no, it was sodas. It was sodas back then. Throw down sodas at halftime. Yeah, sodas. Okay, but after the game, then it switched over to beer. I don't even remember barely drinking any water. I did go for that strong Gatorade, though. They used to make it super strong.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, super strong in those things. I mean, if they're supposed to put one package of powder, they put two because that stuff was strong.
It's and now the kids not the kids, players just drink Pedialyte.
Yeah, so right. No, they got advanced on us. Yeah, no question about it. Hey, so it's still about taking care of HN, like all this stuff. When we start talking about a little bit, I mean, he makes another like ridiculous run yesterday, which he seems to do once a game now. That's still a priority, right? No matter how bad things are, no matter the lack of money that we have for next year, we still have to find a way to get him done. Yes?
I guess so. It's hard to predict what's going to happen because you have no idea who's going to be in charge.
Do you think Champ's still in good shape to get the GM job, or I'm not sure how this is going to work. Is he going to go through the whole process of the draft and then they'll look? Because it's kind of late in the ball game to be looking for somebody, I think.
So, what do you mean late in the ball game to be looking for a GM?
For another GM to just come in and he's got to work with the guys that Chris's guys, and I'm not sure how it's going to work.
But when GMs get hired, Joe, don't they get hired after the season and then have to go through the season and evaluate the talent with what they have and wherever they've been, and maybe they get to hire one guy to come with them, and and they do that until they put together their staff. I mean, we're gonna do, Joe. The sad thing is, history says we're gonna do things half measures, because that's what history says.
Yes.
Despite this man being one of the best businessmen of this era, when it comes to building cities and building structures, and he knows how to build things properly. Every time we're trying to build an NFL franchise, we do things half measure.
Yeah, it's incredible what's going on. I agree. I walked out of there yesterday and I saw what you wrote, and I was like, I don't know. People are asking me as you go out because I'm parking out in the middle of everybody like you do, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm disappointed with the way we played again, but what are we going to do? I go, I don't know, man. Somebody from the organization will have to tell you because I'm not sure they know right now what they're going to do.
No, I don't think it's responsible to listen to these mouthpieces for the networks who unilaterally tell you the same thing where it's coming from. Well, Mike is safe. Okay, Mike is safe. Mike has been giving reassurances. Okay, so I guess 2 more blowouts, and we'll. I mean, clearly losing is what we're trying to do right now. We're getting it together, but you realistically believe that this is going to get better if you bring back the head coach? And I don't even know Champ Kelly. I'm trying to get to know him. I can't even begin to judge him in the middle of this trauma. Like, you get handed a team in the middle of a traumatic state.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting you to do what with it?
Omar, thank you, man. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching, but
Yep.
I'm with you. I don't know what to say. I have no words for it. By the way, I think the defense is affected by the way the offense played yesterday. I thought they didn't look like their old selves yesterday to me. That group didn't. I know they played better offensive talent, but
Yeah.
and they had some good matchups. They did a good job running backs on linebackers in the passing game. And one
But you
on
know what
one.
happened?
Yeah,
You know what happened, Joe? There were instances where Quentin Bell and Cameron Good were on the field together
that's
as the
true.
pass rushers.
That was a lot of that. That's a good point.
Doing their thing. And you know what, Joe? If that's what we're doing, we know what the outcome is.
You're right. One guy should be running on a special teams, and the other guy got moved up because another veteran. So yeah, I got you. Hey, Omar, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it.
All right, Joe.
Hang in there. Omar Kelly, Miami Herald Dolphins columnist. Little down and out today. Omar is hurting a little bit today, man. I would love to hear what the game plan is. I would love to know, folks. I wish I knew. I'm not the favorite child over there, so I would not know and don't expect to be the first one to know at that.